£63 million spent in the January transfer window. £63 million. Roll the intro. Hello everybody and welcome back to the NK Maribor Save. I am Coach Leffert. It's a pleasure to have you with me, and oh yes, have we been busy. Now there are going to be some new names in this squad list behind me that you can see and you can look at, but you're not going to recognise any of them because we have been busy bringing in a lot of youngsters. So first off though, because it's the first episode after January transfer window, let's go and look at the outs. So Diego Lieti leaves for China, 28 years old. He was our captain, a stalwart at centre-back for us, playing very, very well indeed. But we've made a little bit of profit. It could go up a little bit more. No, 7.25 is, all the money we got. He was playing well. He's been brilliant since we brought him in. However, he's not here anymore. 6'2" centre-back, scored a reasonable amount of goals for us as well. Ball-playing centre-back, or normal centre-back is what we played him at, but we have now sort of upgraded to ball-playing centre-backs. Spoilers. But yes, you can see massive pay rise, £61,000 a week. It has pushed his value up as well, playing in China. But yeah, he moves to Shanghai. So good luck to him. Gordon Compara, which is a very interesting one. He looks pretty decent for a forward, to be honest. 18 years old, Slovenian. Decent pace, decent jumping reach, good dribbling, good finishing, decent composure, decisions, determination, flair, technique. Passing's rubbish, work rate's rubbish, off the ball isn't brilliant. Yeah, this is a weird one. 525k. They bought him, he was on a youth contract, so they just took over his youth contract and have to pay us 525k. I think it's potentially rising to some other stuff. We'll go through it at the end, but I think he could be good. But 525k, I don't think we would have got that for him trying to sell him as a value. So I'm happy that we got that money, to be honest. Good luck to him. Now, someone that none of you will know, Alexander Renner, has also gone to Bravo at the end of his youth. Well, they've poached him for a youth contract. 28k is what they've paid for us, or paid us for him. Again, another one I don't think is really going to amount to anything. A central midfielder that has a pretty bad first touch, passing average, decisions not brilliant, can't run, no stamina, vision's rubbish, can't tackle. He's a bit of a sort of rubbish all-rounder, which means he's never going to get into our team. So Alexander Renner has gone. And then just a couple of notable loanees that have left. So Tapia's gone on loan to Colo Colo, back to where we bought him from. Oh no, not where we bought him from, back to Chile though. Yeah, he's very unlucky that he's a foreign national, to be honest, because he probably is good enough to play for our team on one of the winger spots, but because he's a foreign national, a non-EU, we've got too many of them already. But I feel like there's still a chance he might break in. We bought him for 1.3 million. We've made a bit of money back on him on loans and stuff. He's done well at every loan spell. Maybe in the future he will come back and have a bit more game time. He's still kept his value even though he's been out on loan. So yeah, I want to get him involved, but I haven't found a way to yet. And then the final loanee of note that you guys will know is Andrea Conte. He's moved back to Uruguay to go on loan to Liverpool FC in Uruguay. They've paid us a loan fee, which is more than what we originally paid for him anyway. So I'm very happy about that deal, because the chances are we can now release him on a free and at least made some sort of value profit. Yeah, it'll be very interesting to see how it happens. But he's not progressed. I think to pick him up for 7k was pretty good. His contract does expire, I think, with us as well at the end of this year. Yeah, it does. So he's probably not going to get a new contract, and we're probably not going to see too much of him anymore in a Maribor shirt. But yeah, it was worth a gamble. Good luck to him. Right, and now we can stay on this page for transfers, because you have no idea who these players are. Sebastian Veer was the last player we bought in the summer, and then you can see we've bought in quite a lot of people from quite a lot of South American clubs. Our scouts have been very busy in South America. The first one is actually a name that some of you might know. Diogo Nascimento joins from Chelsea, actually. He comes in, attacking midfielder. I felt like we needed to have a bit of a mix-up with Brahim Otara, maybe get another one in to support him. Absolutely tiny at 5'6", but Great first touch, good dribbling, good passing, good technique, vision. Teamwork's okay, could be a bit better. Off the ball's good, flair, decisions, anticipation, agility. Pace is a little bit lacking, but loves to get forward, plays 1-2s. Runs the ball very often. I'm not too fussed about that because he's got decent-ish dribbling. But yeah, I'm quite happy about this. Chelsea paid 7.25 million for him from Juventus. Played him 6 times, and we've picked him up for 3.2. As you can see, not played in the league yet. Brahim Otara is still keeping that position, but I'm quite excited to see what he can do when he gets a run out. I am quite excited by it. He's played in the Cup and got 2 assists in 2 games, getting an 8.25 average rating. So, yeah, there is potential that he will come good. And that is the only transfer in that I'm sure you guys have ever heard, because all of these, I'm pretty sure, are new gens or regens or however you want to call them. So let's dive into it. Let's go transfer order lowest to highest. I shouldn't have done that because it's on. Let's go date order, because then we can just do it in January. 25th, 26th, 26th, 27th, 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 27th. As you can see, a lot of these happened rather late on in the January transfer window. So 3 in that actually is in 3, 4.9, 8.7, 10.25, 10.5, 11, 12. Right, yeah, okay. Let's do it in that. We'll do it in value order. So Anderson joins from Atletico Mineiro, and this is the goalkeeper who is going to challenge Zavrael for a first team spot, because oh my, does he look good at 19. 19-year-old Brazilian Anderson in goal. I mean, look at these attributes. Incredible stuff for a 19-year-old. An instinctive goalkeeper. I don't think I've ever really seen that before, but resolute, determination, personality as well. Jumping reach is great. Decisions, 6'4", reflexes, positioning, throwing, one-on-ones, kicking, handling, communication, command of area, aerial reach. To be honest, it's not going to be long until he actually takes over from Zavrael and becomes our first choice keeper. I think this is going to potentially, they're very, very similar. They're very, very similar. Anderson's a little bit less eccentric, which is quite good. Yeah, I mean, shot-stopping wise, he's better. Aerial-wise, Zavrael's better. They're pretty similar communication-wise, mental, speed, physical. Let me know in the comments who would be your first-choice keeper out of these two, because I feel like it's very, very close. It's very, very close. 6'4", Anderson's taller. He is only more one-footed, though. He's a little bit lighter through his height. He's got... I mean, where you look at the stats that matter, right? Agility and acceleration, exactly the same. You've got vision, Anderson's slightly better. Positioning, the same. Decisions, Anderson's better. Concentration, Anderson's slightly better. But then composure, anticipation, Zavrael's better. Throwing, Anderson's better. Rushing out, Zavrael's better. Reflexes, Anderson's only slightly better. Passing, Anderson's slightly better. One-on-ones, Anderson's slightly better. But kicking, handling, first touch, it all goes towards Zavrael. Communication is Anderson, but he can't speak the language yet. Command of area is the same, and aerial reach is one up for Anderson as well. So it's very close. Let me know in the description, or in the comments, below, who would be your first choice in this. I mean, both paid the same salary, both valued at the same sort of amount. Yeah, both 19. It's so similar. We've got 2 brilliant goalkeepers that we're going to have to rotate in the starting lineup, but I'm very happy about bringing him in. I really, really am. Next up, then, we'll go to the £4.9 million signing of Carlos Mariani, a centre-back who comes in as a fringe player, 19-year-old, but I think will be pretty good. 6'5", very tall. He's got a bit of pace to go with that height as well. Good balance, good jumping reach. He can't actually head the ball, which is a little bit of a concern, and we're going to get him to do that. But his marking's good, tackling's good, positioning's not too bad. We're basically going to try and train him up on heading and position. In fact, let's do that right now. Development training. We want you to do additional focus on defensive positioning. No, that's marking. How do we do? Where's heading? How do I do heading? I want to do heading. No, I want to do heading. What's heading? Heading. Ball control. Aerial. Heading and bravery. There we go. We want to get his heading. See, he's very brave, but we just need to get his heading up and ready to go. So Yeah, 6'5". Okay, we've maybe overpaid. We've paid his release fee of 4.9 million, but I like this. I like this. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. I think it's going to be useful. I think a player like Mariani here is going to be pretty useful for us. He's big, he's tall, he's strong, he's brave, he can defend, he can do everything we need him to. And as a fringe player, he's going to be very happy to just be rotated in when we need him. So Carlos Mariani is in the bag as well. Then we move to the more expensive players, let's say. People that you're probably going to comment below and say there's no way you needed all of these. But at this value, when we had the money, I felt like we wanted to spend it and bring in the next generation of players. This is the overhaul of the squad we needed. This is the outgoing of those players that have been with us a couple of seasons and maybe aren't progressing us into Europe as far as we need to go. This group of players that we've brought in, I'm going to put my... I was going to say put money on it, but I'm not putting money on it because it's my own save. So I'm going to make a theory that next season, within 2 seasons, so we'll finish this season, and then either next season or the season after, we will win the Europa League. If we're into the Europa League, we'll win the Europa League within the next 2 seasons after this, with these, if we can keep these players here. Because Gonzalo Checa is up, signed from River Plate, £8.75 million, right back. Very happy with this. Yeah, he can't cross. He's basically the Argentinian Aaron Wan-Bissaka, to be honest. He is phenomenal when you look at his age of 19 years old. Stamina, strength, fitness, can jump, 6'3", determined, great decisions, really loves a tackle, good work rate, positioning, teamwork, marking, passing. Yeah, he's a defensive sort of fullback. We're going to train him to be try and get into a bit of a wing back position. But the fact that he is 6'3" and has these sorts of attributes at the age of 19, I'm very, very happy with that. Very, very happy. We've actually bought him in when he hasn't played a single appearance at River Plate. But £8.75 million, I think, is a bit of a bargain for this sort of player. I think, honestly, he's going to be superb for us. Absolutely superb. Very happy with Gonzalo Checa. Yeah, we need to try and work on his attacking technical attributes a bit. But there's also a chance we could convert him to centre-back if needs be, because he's got all the attributes to be a centre-back. Just need to work on that heading again. Maybe up the bravery a little bit. But at the moment, very happy. And to be honest, yeah, from Gonzalo Checa, we move to the £10.25 million man, Santos, signed from Sao Paulo, who is a holding midfielder / centre-back. You can see why we got rid of Diego Lietti. Again, there's a running theme with height. 6'4", great jumping reach, good fitness, good balance. These physicals are incredible. I mean, don't like the fact he's got a fickle personality, but his attributes are incredible. Absolutely incredible. Like passing 17, a deep line playmaker. If we can potentially make him a centre midfielder at that height, that's ridiculous. First touch needs to improve. But it's just, he's so good. For 18, he's so good. Like, I'm loving all this going. And yes, you'll be looking at that thinking, yeah, you've signed a lot of South Americans, Brazilian, Argentinians. How does that fit with the foreign player rule? I'll let you know in a minute. But yeah, it's just, he's so good. He's 18. He's so good. So good. Brilliant. Santos is in the van. Next up then, just edging out his price tag at £10.5 million is Joachim from Atletico Paranaense. I think is how you pronounce it, Paranaense. Another right back, another sort of Aaron Wan-Bissaka right back, but I feel like at 19 years old, we can train him to be what we want. This guy is probably brought in more as as it says, a bit more of a squad player, to be honest. A bit more of a backup to Checa. So we've got pace, stamina, agility, balance, jumping reach, 6 foot again. Like, I want a team of everyone that's no one below 6 foot, other than the central midfielder that we bought from Chelsea. But yeah, can head, just can't cross. Again, loves to defend. He's a defender that loves to defend, and I don't mind that. I don't mind it. Bought in £10.5 million again. Maybe played a little bit too much, but when you've got cash to burn, you love to spend this sort of money, don't you? So, yes, in he comes. Joachim is in. Can play all across the back four as well, which I quite enjoyed. And potentially can play higher up if we need to. But with crossing of 8, I'm happy to keep him in the back four, to be honest. So, yes, Joachim is in. And now, yes, two players left to go. 11 million and potentially 12.5 million overall. Quickly, pause the video, write a comment, have a guess. What positions do you think they both play? They are similar positions. It's a position we're already stacked in. It's a position that I don't think any of the outs are actually, warrant us bringing these people in. But, hopefully you've had a good guess. So, Geronimo, which is also an amazing name. Probably not how you pronounce it, but Geronimo! £11 million striker. Oh my word. What a player we seem to have here. A wonder kid is his description. Just breathe in those attributes. Look at Geronimo's stats. Dribbling, 17. Finishing, 17. Composure, 13. No, that's not brilliant. But determination, 18. Flair, 16. Off the ball, 15. Technique, 18. Work rate, 16. Agility, 17. He is going to be dribbling for days. He's going to be winning us penalties for days. The fact that he's got dribbling, technique, flair and agility, they maybe not even technique that much, but dribbling, flair and agility, he is going to be dribbling around people. He is going to be trying tricks. He's going to be getting into the box. He's going to be making those plays that make differences in games. And do you know how I know that? Because if we look just down here, he's played 2 cup games and scored 4 goals. He won 2 penalties and scored them both. So he's a tricky little git. But we've brought in a wonder kid, and I think for £11 million, that's a ridiculous steal. Absolutely ridiculous purchase. That love it. He's got a massive forehead, but incredible, isn't he? He's incredible. I hope you guys agree that he is incredible. 15 grand a week. £6 million he's valued at. No minimum fee release clause. So we've done all right there. We've done all right. And then last but not least, one of the better names of the people I've signed, I think, although it's hard to beat Geronimo as a name, but Luis Gustavo Pitol from Gremio, £12 million, potentially rising to 12.5 million. Another striker, another one that looks ridiculously good for his age. This one isn't given as a wonder kid, but 20 years old, driven personality. Finishing, first touch, he can score penalties, determination, flair, acceleration, pace, stamina, composure. He's a bit aggressive for my liking, but unbelievable stuff. Absolutely unbelievable. Again, we haven't played any league games yet, but 1 appearance in the cup, 3 goals, 3 penalties. It's just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. So, yes, that is the transfers in. I feel like we've done a really good job. I feel like it's been absolutely superb, and I feel like we've done well. There are a couple of things just to let you know about. So Oxlade-Chamberlain picked up a really big injury, so we released him. He's actually sort of recovered from it now. But it was like one of those, it was like a knee ligament thing, and I thought at his age we might as well get rid. And Matteo Mea, I forgot to mention this, he's been released as well, signed by Rayo Vallecano. But yeah, Oxlade-Chamberlain goes because he obviously counted as a foreign player as well. But that is all of our transfers. So yes, quite a lot of money spent. I did have to go to the inbox to figure out what it was, but we were the most busy in the January in our league. We spent the most. We had the 3 top signings for money, and we spent £63 million, which is quite the outlay for a team in Slovenia. But obviously that does equate to some more games being played in the Cup. And that was a 3-0 win over Copper, where Geronimo got a hat-trick on his debut. And then we played the second leg where Luis Gustavo Pitol got a hat-trick of penalties on his debut, which was absolutely incredible. Geronimo came on and got a goal as well. Actually, they both started up front. What formation did I play in that game? Did I play 3 at the back? Yeah, I did. I trialled a 3 at the back to give them both a run out up front. But as you can see, everybody playing very well indeed. But we are going to be playing the first leg and potentially the second leg. We'll see how it goes of the game against Red Bull Leipzig, because that is who we got drawn against. And yeah, it's interesting to know. Oh, by the way, we were the 3rd highest spenders, I think it was, in the whole of Europe in January. That's no mean feat when you're a club from Slovenia. But yes, let's get into the game against Red Bull Leipzig. I'll sort out the team. We'll be back for kickoff. Okay, so here we are then. And this is how we line up. Zavrel, Checker, Faustino, Navratil, Zinchenko, Otara, Kola, Daniel Nascimento. It's Sebastian Villa on the left and Geronimo up front. I nearly forgot then. Yeah, they've got Alexander Sorloth up front, so I don't feel like we should be worried. I probably shouldn't say that. But we go into the game against Red Bull Leipzig. There it is, just in case you didn't see what it was. But yeah, Otara is dropped for this one. Nascimento comes in. Daniel pushes out to the wing as an inside forward for this game. So hopefully we can make the differences. There's an early cross in. It's 1-0. 17 seconds in. Daniel has scored from inside forward. 20th goal of the season. In off the underside of the bar. What a start. What a start. Nascimento involved, out to Checker. The new right back. His crossing is terrible, remember. Aaron Wan-Bissaka-esque. I mean, he did all right there, didn't he? Good tackle there. Falls to Daniel. Powered in at the near post. 17 seconds. 1-0 Maribor. Bring it on. Right, it's another highlight straight away. Aaron, ball in. Header, it's 1-1. Yusuf Poulsen has got the goal. And immediately back to 1-1. Not even, what's that? It's a minute and 10 seconds later, roughly. Aaron with a good ball in. He's got a little weird accent. And, well, you know, I've said Zavrel he's not going to be dropped until he makes a big error. But we might have to make a change sooner rather than later. Checker gets it back again. Beats his man, gets to the ball and cuts it back. Daniel, this game is starting at quite the pace. Koller, Zinchenko has pushed forward. Zinchenko at left back, crosses it in. There's an header, it's another goal. Nascimento, 5'6". 5'6", and he's scored a header. How have Red Bull Leipzig made that happen? Koller into Zinchenko. Great little move forward from Zinchenko here. Got into the box. We know he likes to get forward. And little Nascimento, has made it 2-1. Well, what a game this is 4 minutes in. Absolutely. Yeah, Leipzig have got an away goal, but I've got a good feeling here. I just feel like we're going to smash them. I don't know why. I've got this feeling that we're going to create loads of chances and actually do pretty well. We are still creating them 22 minutes in. But no more highlights to speak of just yet, as Sebastian Villa not really getting into the game. Let's give him a bit of praise. We are 1-0 up as Zinchenko comes forward with it now on the left-hand side. Up into Geronimo, who's been kept a bit quiet. Sebastian Villa tries to find Brahim Otara, who's playing in that central midfield role today. Sorloth is going to accelerate away from the defenders. Oh, wow, he's rifled that in. 2-2. Maybe we're not going to smash them. 2-2, 2 away goals for Leipzig. A little bit frustrating. This one, a little bit frustrating. But Brahim Otara couldn't quite get the ball. Wolf played it up to Poulsen. Good first time pass. Sorloth just absolutely outpaced Levi Faustino out the back. And again, Zavrel he's doing a good impression of a crash test dummy, isn't he? Just sort of standing there, not really doing very much. But it is, well, at the moment, it's Sebastian Villa who's letting us down. Throw in though. Checker will have it. Not got the longest throw, but does find Daniel. Daniel turn left foot. It's 3-2. What a weird game. 3-2. 45 minutes gone. Daniel gets his second of the game. He clearly loves playing an inside forward on the right-hand side. Checker threw it in. Daniel just brought it down. Nice little touch onto that left foot. Bang. Their keeper does the same as Zavrel. Is something wrong with goalkeepers? 3-2. And there's another highlight just before half-time. Long ball over the top. It's Geronimo. Oh. Good save from Powell in goal. And it is going to be a corner. It's going to be Sebastian Villa to take it. Fires it in. Navratil. Oh, it's off the bar. It's off the bar. We probably should have been out of sight, to be honest. Sasa Koller on the ball. Into Daniel. Koller again. Ball through. Looking for Villa, but Kraus can only put it behind for another corner. Are we going to have the time to take this before the half-time whistle? Yes, we are. Nascimento takes this one this time. Navratil looking for it again at the near post, but it is cleared away. Sasan Koller keeps it alive, and that is half-time. Wow, what a game. 3-2. I am happy, to be honest, because we're winning, and I don't think you can be anything but happy if you're winning. We're just going to leave it as that. Everyone looks happy. We'll look to bring on some subs. Maybe Sebastian Villa can come off. Levi Faustino not having a good game. The two centre-backs, actually, neither of them playing very well. Zinchenko with a quick throw to Sasa Koller. Back to him on this left-hand side. Dinked in. Oh, Daniel's looking for that hat-trick already. But Brahim Otara. There is Daniel. What a run. He's offside. Brahim Otara to Daniel. We've seen that happen before. That little link up. Normally it's from attacking midfield to striker, but they do enjoy playing with each other. So it is going to remain at 3-2. Let's just see how close this was. Brahim Otara, oh, yeah, good defensive line. All three of them offside. Well done, Red Bull Leipzig. As, Aaron puts this in. Van Drongelen, which is a great name. Aaron goes long, but that's easy for Checker to intercept. He loves defending. Nascimento, Checker. Into Daniel, who is still searching for that hat-trick. What a ball that is to Sebastian Veer. Zinchenko on the overlap. Zinchenko! Oh! Over the bar. He rifled that one. He really did rifle it. Right, let's give him a bit of praise, although it didn't work last time. And potentially, let's see if we can make some subs. Okay, so it's just the centre-backs not playing well. Let's do Navratil off. We're going to bring Simic on, the young Slovenian at centre-back. Faustino on the yellow card probably would have made more sense to come off, but I want to keep Faustino on the right-hand side and Simic preferring on the left because he's left-footed. Tempted to do Sebastian Veer as well, maybe for Jirasek. Or, no, Marco Brest never lets us down. Let's bring on Marco Brest. We'll give them both a team talk as well. So we'll go with, we'll tell both of them. Let's pump our fists and say we have faith. Get out there. Both seem motivated, which is good. I don't feel I do that enough. I don't think I do sub talks enough, like when they're coming on. So hopefully it does make a difference. Checker tries to get to the byline to put across him. Brahim Otara. You can see this formation is where we've changed it with 2 inside forwards. It does mean that our wing backs push on an awful lot. Zinchenko cuts it back. Marco Brest, he's on. He scores. It's 4-2 now. 2-goal lead. Let's give him a bit more praise. We can't do it just yet, but Marco Brest with the goal. He never lets us down. Zinchenko, who is, I think, getting a little bit tired running up and down that wing. But Marco Brest, the keeper's had a shocker again. And lovely stuff. A bit more praise for them. We'll ignore all of these. Don't want them getting in the way of my tactics. Aaron puts it in. Paulson with a header past the post. 4-2. There's still 20 minutes to go. Bloody hell, this game has been entertaining, isn't it? Right, let's make another change. We'll just pause it so that we don't do anything stupid in the background. Faustino's still not having a good game. How tall is Sardella? He's 6 foot, so he can do a job. He is actually a natural centre-back. Why not? We'll change both centre-backs. Neither of them are playing very well. So that's all 3 subs. So we don't get to see Pitol in this one. Levi Gustia Pistol doesn't come on in this game. But 18 shots, 7 on target. It's not been as one-sided as I thought it was in the first half. Gonna be. But Zinchenko picks it up into Saser-Koller. Saser-Koller puts a lovely ball through. Geronimo's in. Oh, it's in. That was in. Oh, he's offside. Calm down, everyone. Calm down. He's offside. 4-2. 5 minutes to go. Last bit of praise for the team. We're going to take a 2-goal lead to Germany. That's a great performance, isn't it? I feel like that's a really good performance. We should be really happy with that. I am going to say really special. Like, we go into the second leg with a 2-goal lead, a chance to get through. Leipzig was probably one of the harder teams we could have faced in the Europa League. There's the young Maribor shine. Good possession. We dominated it. Shots, we had more than them. Daniel, man of the match with his 2 goals. Unfortunately, didn't get his hat-trick. But you can't really argue about that. Superb in front of goal. We'll get the assistant to go and do press conferences. I've been playing Football Manager for so long. They've got boring. I don't do them anymore. Be mad at me. Right, I've been recording for just over half an hour now, maybe a little bit more. So we're going to end the episode there. But don't worry, we're going to come back for the second leg. So we're going to come back and have a very quick one-off episode against Leipzig and then hopefully have the draw for the next leg as well. And yeah, we will see you then. But let me know in the comments what you think about the transfers. Oh, how have I got around loads of them not being foreigners? Obviously, you can see we do have now 4 foreigners at the club. 5 foreigners. 5 non-EU players at the club. But if we very quickly add in here, which is a very handy thing to do if you're stuck with these sorts of things. No, that's actual nationality. Didn't want that one. Insert column general. And then EU national. Yes, there you go. Look at that. Yes. Right, let's go auto size all columns so that we can see it on here. So, even though we have a Brazilian, so Joaquin is a Brazilian, he does have a second nationality of Italian. And we've gone through and picked up, during the scouting, we've gone through and done all that. I've looked at some of these. So, the ones that aren't EU, I think, are something very special. The likes of Santos. We've still got Felipe Francisco in here, who I'd love to get him involved in the season a bit more as it comes to its tail end. Who else we brought in? So Pital and Geronimo, I felt like we had to bring them in, even though they're both non-EU nationals. I just feel like it was very, 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 very good. I'm very happy with the transfers, as you can tell. Let me know down in the comments. Interested to hear your thoughts as ever. But thank you so much for watching. What a lot of money we've just spent in that transfer window. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much for watching. For now, I'm out. Cheers.